Qapla World, it's Birdo Prey 5, and I hope you can hear me. Let me do a quick mic check. Yes, it looks like you can hear me. Okay, good. Welcome everybody. It is Sunday Funday, and yes, it's quite late. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I would be streaming today at all or not. I just woke up from a pretty extensive nap, so I figured, okay, it's still early enough to go on, and let's do a Sunday Funday, because I still have more to play in Polybridge. Josh Street is saying no sound. Mike Richards says sound is 5x5. Rock Solid says no notification. WTF. But 47 Yorktown can hear me. Josh Street, if you can hear this, you're a dick. But if you can't hear this, you'll never know I said that. So, no problems. Rock Solid, I literally just started playing, so notification should come momentarily. Thomas Potts says sound is 9x1. Okay, let's start from the beginning. First off, right before I started, Thomas Potts texted me and asked if everything was okay. And I actually literally just woken up from the nap, and I was debating whether I was going to come on at all. But yes, it made sense to. So 47 Yorktown was first and says, hello, sir. Welcome, 47 Yorktown. John DeMarco says, hi, everyone. Welcome, John DeMarco. Aberjam says, McClunky. WTF have you been? I was losing hope. I am sorry, Aberjam. I am here now. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Thomas Potts says, hello, Birdman of Bayside. I'm the Birdman of Bayside. That's a fine title. I'm okay with that. Josh Street says, Bird just remembered you like Kirk. You're gonna die on a bridge, so you better get off all bridges in Caroga, aka New Jersey. Well, to be honest, in my last few years of driving before I got sick, I honestly started having a legit phobia of driving over bridges. And to be honest, that's a problem when you had to cross a bridge to get back and forth from work. And to be honest, my first ever panic attack I ever remember having was, well, one of the first anyway. Certainly the scariest was when Mamo Prey lived in Staten Island, driving over the Verrazano Bridge, which is the biggest bridge in the New York City area, to see her one day, and in the middle of the bridge, I just had a full-on panic attack. I couldn't steer, I couldn't move my arms, I just had to stay in the lane and do a constant speed. And I mean, I wished we were in bumper-to-bumper traffic, but we weren't. We were moving at highway speeds, and it freaked me the hell out. And then I started anticipating more worries, and I started having them even on bridges I used to cross twice a day, every day for years. For years and years. I used to be able to cross the bridge, and I could go on the bridge in any lane, left, right, middle, it didn't matter. And then towards the end, meaning I didn't know it was my end, but towards the end of my last few months, or a year maybe, I could only cross the bridge in the centermost lane, which is the leftmost lane, because I was so far away from the edge I couldn't see it. I couldn't see down. And it's crazy, because I used to love crossing bridges. I used to love looking out at the view as I was driving. When Dad O'Prey, when I was a kid and Dad O'Prey was driving, I used to look out. I had absolutely zero fear of bridges. Granted, I have a fear of heights. I mean, I couldn't stand on on a ledge without a banister or something to hold on to. But if I had the banister, I was okay. But I couldn't stand out on the ledge otherwise. I don't know why. I started having a deep fear of bridges, even driving over bridges. And it was spooking me out. I was actually considering getting some type of professional help, but then I stopped being able to go to work at all. So, problem solved. Problem solved. Yeah. Maybe it is. Maybe I do fear dying on a bridge. Well, we might never know. Richie Pools says, build a bridge, not a wall. 47 Yorktown says, I hear you. Thomas Potts says, sound is 9x1. Rock Solid says, does anyone have a link to the Space Engineers video where Bird got ambushed and didn't know from where? Oh, I'm sorry, Rock Solid. I don't know offhand which one that was. Aberjam says, shut up and play the game, monkey. Wow. Josh Reed says, Mike, you're supposed to get Bird to get Bird to son of a bitch. Kronos says, holy Qapla, how are you all? Welcome, Kronos. Mike Richards says, sorry to Josh Street. Anti-Trigger says, hey, computer is down, but I will listen for some good old Bird cussing. Anti-Trigger, your computer's down? That really sucks. I hope it is a temporary matter. John DeMarco says, that describes many videos of Space Engineers, Rock Solid. Thomas says, I thought the FBI finally got you. Not today, Thomas. Not Ryan Johnson says, hello in Qapla. I just finished watching The Witcher on Netflix. Can't wait for season 2. I've been hearing nothing but good things about The Witcher, but have not yet started it. I've actually, the gods smiled upon me, and I actually got Sister O'Prey to watch one episode of The Orville. She agreed to watch one episode, and I have to give it to her. She was true to her word. She gave it a legit chance. I was debating very hard on which episode to show her, but I finally decided on showing her the very first episode. There were two, she admits, there were 2 or 3 genuine laughs she got from watching the episode, but in the end she said no, it was not for her. But I have to give her full credit for at least trying it, and I hope maybe she will try a second episode one day, though she says she won't. But I traded it for one favor to be asked later of similar quality, like watching something or reading something or the like. Like I made sure it wasn't like, you know, pay for my kid to go to college. It was going to be an equivalent ask. So that's how the deals are made in the Bird household. But I was happy to see she did get at least a couple laughs out of the first episode of The Orville. And I told her flat out that the first episode was a slow episode because they have to show off the ship and everything. But to be honest, both me and Mom O'Prey thought showing her the Derulio episode, Cupid's Dagger, would be the best next episode to show her. But there was no way to show her that without her seeing the first episode. So I said, let's get the first episode out of the way, and in case lightning ever strikes twice, then I'm in a much better position to show a second episode. But that probably won't happen. Aberjam says, I wonder if it's possible to cheat in a single-player game. No, Aberjam, it's not, because you have to be cheating against somebody to cheat. You're only cheating yourself, so that doesn't count if you're playing a single-player game. Unless, like, if you were trying to, maybe like at Pac-Man, you were gonna like try to show off your score to other people. and say, oh, I got, 5 million points, but you cheated to get it, then okay, that's cheating. But I'm not showing off to any people or in any competition with anyone, so there's no way to cheat in the game. But there's also no cheats that I'm aware of. I would tell you if there was. Kronos is anti-trigger. How are you killing your computer? Poison. Could be. Thomas Potts is anti-trigger. The next war we should build Turkestan on bridges. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I get it. I confess my deepest, darkest fears. And Thomas Potts is already plotting to use it against me. Cinnabon Bunny says hello. Welcome, Cinnabon Bunny. Cinnabon streamed earlier today. Him, Wesley, and 2 random people, weirdos from the internet. Yeah, weirdos from the internet played Star Trek Bridge Crew, which I had never actually seen played before. Apparently, it's a VR game if you have virtual reality goggles, but you don't have to play it as a VR game. And it was pretty interesting. I gotta say that. I don't think I'd have the patience for it, but Cinnabon Wesley did a good job, and the 2 weirdos he found online. I do have the virtual reality headset, but Mama Prey wants to go on a roller coaster again. That's the only roller coaster Mama Prey been on in 50 years. But yeah, unfortunately, the virtual reality headset, though I like it, it's very limited when I can't literally turn in the bed. Thomas Potts' Bird of Prey. We have 446 bridges in my city. Listen, smaller bridges don't count. I'm talking about big, like whatchamacallit, suspension bridges or high bridges, bridges that people jump off of to kill themselves. Not little bridges, not drawbridges. Big, massive bridges are my problem. Aberjam says, let the rambling begin. Lol. Rock Solid says, Dear Bob. No, Dear Bob tonight, Rock Solid. We're playing Poly Bridge, although I've yet to even start. Let's get the campaign started. Oh, and we've got a slanted drawbridge is the next thing we have to build. $28,000. Material, wood, steel, hydraulic, and rope. Okay. A slanted drawbridge. Well, we'll get that started. I'll keep going through the comments. In the meantime, I'll try to figure out how. So a car has to go across. The bridge has to open. A boat has to come through, and then a scooter has to cross. Interesting. Rock Solid tells John DeMarco the truth. That's the truth. Whatever John DeMarco said. And am I on live chat? I'm on top chat, son of a bitch. I'm on top chat. Switching to live chat. 8:41. Okay, if I missed any, I'm sorry. But we're back at 8:41. Kronos is the person on the scooter needs to fear death. Wait, is that where we are? Yes. Richie Poole says the Golden Gate Bridge is my favorite. Thomas Potts says, Rock Solid, he asked Anti-Tracker, he turned my bird hunt into a super chat. Thomas Potts is asking Anti-Tracker, he turned my bird hunt. Oh, that's true. That is true. Was that the one that he was talking about? If it is, that was a round 3, I think. It was a round 3 video. Probably one of the earlier round 3 videos, if that helps. Aberjams is back in 1992. Times were hard. To begin with, they took the word 20, so we had to say dickety instead. I don't know. Okay. Andy Tracker says, Rocks, I will have that video for you in a bit. Computer is down because I had to move it. Oh, okay, because you were moving it. Rambling Canuck says, hello, Bird of Prey, Mama Prey, Sassy. Hope your day is going well. It is going well, Rambling Canuck. And Rambling Canuck, I left a comment on your video. But yes, Mama Prey was here when we watched your video. Thank you so much. Rambling Canuck gave a special shout out. Birthday wish, a belated birthday wish to Mama Prey in his Star Wars review. What did you say, Mama Prey? Yes, and Mama Prey was touched. Once again. Thank you. Kronos says, a favor you say, Bird of Prey. Yes, we exchange future favors. Richie Poole says, Sister Prey will absolutely love Star Trek. Trick her into watching an episode with you. Richie, she knows enough that Orville isn't Star Trek. Rock Solid says, Thomas Potts, I did on Twitter earlier, and he's going to get me the file. Just trying to finish this piece is all. Oh boy. Rock Solid says, you can cheat in a single-player game, see Game Genie, cheat codes, etc. But that's not cheating. That's just changing the game you own. Aberjam says, it's pushing 2 a.m. and I should be sleeping. But here I am watching this nonsense. I should probably seek help for my bird addiction. It's not an addiction. It's not an addiction. Thomas Potts' Bird of Prey, I gave Star Wars a 5 out of 10. First half brought it down for me. Well, Thomas, that's exactly what I gave it. I gave Rise of Skywalker a 5 out of 10. A big meh. A big meh. 1 point makes a big difference. Anti-Tracker gave it a 6 out of 10. Because he loves Star Wars, Rise of Skywalker. Kronos' Bird of Prey, the opening screen to the bridge game is driving me mad. I'm sorry. We fixed it. We got past it. Josh Reeds' Bird is cheating in a single-player game if you do it in a game for fun. It is cheating in a single-player game if you do it in a game for fun. I don't know. Vile Mike says, damn it, Bird, you had to start streaming now. I just sent my next review to premiere in 13 minutes. Lol. I am so sorry, Vile. I did not get any notification of it. I did not get any notification. Well, it should be premiering now. So I still haven't started. People can watch. I will watch it right after this. I promise. Thomas Potts is rock solid. I have videos of several Bird of Prey crashes and battles with him. Andy Trigger says, I'm not showing off to people, he says, as he's effing live streaming his gameplay. I'm not showing off like saying, look at how great I am. I got, 5 million points. And you only got, 4 million points. Kronos' anti-tracker, my best to your computer. Richie Poole. I'm going to have to step away to watch Vile's video. No offense, Bird. No offense taken, Richie. No offense taken. Kronos' anti-tracker, my best to your computer. I just read that. Vile says, Richie still got 10 minutes. That was at 8:49, so that was 6 minutes ago. Thomas's Bird of Prey, it's possible to die jumping from a small... Yes, I know it's possible. I'm just saying. If you're gonna kill yourself. First, I don't know why anybody would kill themselves jumping from a bridge. Like, I mean, let's face it. We've all evaluated, if we had to, forms of suicide. Jumping from a bridge, it's goddamn, that would have to be my second to last choice. Right? Probably after wood chipper. If I was going to jump from something, it would be a tall building. Or preferably, if I really had to, Blaze of Glory style in a Jeep off the Grand Canyon. But no, never a bridge. That just seems crazy. Kronos is Richie Poole. Can't you multitask? Rock Solid said slanted drawbridge sounds racist, knowing Bird of Prey. Wow. Mike Richards says you can die falling from a single stair. It's true. That's true. You could die, but if you're jumping from a bridge or a tall building, you want to be absolutely sure you die. That's the whole point. I'd venture to say jumping from a tall building is probably even more more of a success at dying than even, well, we don't want to get this stream demonetized or taken down. Aberjam says, Anti-Trigger, please tell me you captured Bird saying you have to blow it harder from his last Dear Bop stream. Mr. Miles says, first. Welcome, Mr. Miles. Crow says, Bird of Prey, you could turn down the background music, just my opinion. Okay. Well, I apologize about that. Settings. I thought I had the music pretty well down, but you are right. I can still hear it. Music volume. You know what? Forget the music. We'll give it just the tiniest bit of volume. I can't even hear it anymore. Kronos says Cree. Jaffa Cree. Richie Poole says, Kronos, do I know you? You know Kronos. Kronos says he hopes not. Kronos says, no spoilers. I'm not spoiling it. Rock Solid gave 3.5 out of 20. Wow. But Rock Solid also hates the original series. So I don't know if we can trust Rock Solid reviews. Aberjam says, why are you still talking, monkey? There's bridges to build. Joe Lau says, Bird of Prey, I hate this game. Smiley face. Miss Mouse says, Cree, and Kronos says, damn Jaffa. Kronos says, oh, wood chipper would be a horrible way to go, indeed. Miss Mouse says, my father fell off a bridge and broke his back, nearly paralyzed him. Well, I'm glad it was only nearly. I'm very sorry it happened, Mr. Miles. Unless you pushed him, in which case, I don't know what to say. Aberjam says, and yet you feel no sympathy for the trees. Carlos says, hiya, Bird of Prey, Mama Prey, Sassy Prey, and Sister Prey, and chat. Hope you are all well. Welcome, Carlo. Well, Sister Prey is already, I believe, sleeping since she has to work in the morning. John DeMarco says, jumping off a bridge is crazy. Driving off the Grand Canyon with a Jeep is much better. Well, I'm just saying, that was always, if I had to go one day, that was my preferred way. Carlo Albanese likes Mike Richards, says, Jeep off a cliff. Are you Thelma or Louise? Well, it would just be me and the unfortunate souls I'd have dragging behind my Jeep. Mike Richards says he's a steel rod going down it now. He can barely bend over due to it, but he can't stand without it. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, Mr. Miles. Kronos says F the Muzak. And Kronos typed Jafar. I typed Jafar. Oh, Jafar. Sorry. Aberjam says Blarp. And Richie Poole says Anti-Trigger thinks superhero comic book movies are legit sci-fi. I'm not sure how reliable his reviews are. Piano Dean says Bird of Prey 5. Hi, Bird. Welcome, Piano Dean. Qapla. DJ saying hi. Can't stay. I'm doing the game show in just a few. Have fun. Very cool, DJ. Have fun with your game show. Richie Poole's going to be back in a few, and we are going to get started at Polybridge. So we need to make a drawbridge. A slanted drawbridge. So, let's see. I'm thinking we build a bridge. That moves and comes up entirely on one side. There we go. And we break, yes, we split that joint. And let's see. Can't create any more steel, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. And we can't create any more road either. If we open this bridge here, I imagine if we split the joint there, that unfortunately, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens if we did this like this. And we only get one piece of rope. We only get one piece of rope. Of course we do. Okay. Ah, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Still too far. Still too far. Well, let's see. That might hold. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. I don't know. I've got an idea here. I don't know. I don't know if it will work, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll split that. I think we'll kill this one. We'll rope it to here. And we'll do... Oh, there's no way. There's no way this works. There's no way this works. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. No. No, well, we don't even have... I don't even have this connected over here. Of course. Of course. Let's see. Is there any way? Is there any way of connecting? This is a mess. This is a mess, but let's see. No. No, I think, yeah, this is where the other joint is. I think I built this bridge backwards. I think I built this bridge backwards. Oh my God, there's a lot of chats. There's a lot of chats. Kronos calls DJ a traitor. DJ's not a traitor. Thomas Potts' Bird of Prey is just telling us the best way to go out. Aberjam says Thomas Potts 0G oral sex at age 127. Kronos is son of a bitch times 2. Thomas Potts says I don't want to be that old. Aberjam says Thomas, even if you were still live. Kronos says, son of a bitch, Bird is on a roll tonight. Carlos says, I can see this one taking all night. Carlo, I'll get this. Aberjam says, is that Bird's third nipple he keeps squeaking? Now, I think what you hear is Mamo Prey eating cereal. Mamo Prey is eating cereal in the kitchen, and the spoon occasionally, hits the bowl. No, it's okay. It's okay, Mamo Prey. Michael. Mr. Miles' Bird of Prey. He is in his truck. He was in his truck and got into a crash. The other guy drove off. He was okay, but his tools were all over the road. And he had to have them for his job. Oh my God, that sucks. Well, I mean, he wasn't okay, because he nearly broke his back. Cronus says, I'm simply hoping for failure. Of course you are. Mr. Miles says, we're trying to get them out of the street. Oh, Jesus. While trying to get them out of the street, another guy hit him and sent him off of the bridge. The guy never stopped. Jesus Christ, Mr. Miles, was your father working in New York? Mr. Miles says, the police showed up a little bit later but didn't find my father. He laid in a ravine for almost 3 days until someone found him. And it gets worse. While recovering in the hospital, he was sent a ticket and a court date for fleeing the scene of the crash and not reporting it. Wow. He ended up getting those charges dropped, but still, holy crap. Holy crap indeed, Mr. Miles. Holy crap indeed. And it's that kicker at the end, like, and you fled the scene of an accident. Here's a court date and a ticket. Wait, you're in the hospital? It doesn't matter. We're not even gonna inquire as to why. Here's your ticket. Oh, it was only because you couldn't find me and I had to lay 3 days in a goddamn ravine. God bless America. Corona says, yes, Miss Miles has it's a lot to say. It's a big story. Mike Richards says, Aberjam, don't forget Aunt May. Aunt May. Aberjam doesn't care about Aunt May. Aberjam says, Mike Richards, Aunt May has 3 nipples. I don't think so. Mike Richards says, it's a secret. Thomas says, cereal at 9 p.m. Yes, Mama Prey often eats cereal at night. Life with Matthew says, Qapla, Bird of Prey and all. Qapla, Life with Matthew. Corona says, I do find it rather odd as well. Cereal at night. Yeah, well, we do things a little differently here. Aberjam says, you can have cereal anytime you want, Mama Prey. Having cereal helps Mama Prey sleep. You can have more cereal, Mama Prey. You don't have to stop eating, because Aberjam says, I don't know the difference. I know the difference between a squeak and a clatter bird. It was definitely not a spoon clattering. Oh, well, then I don't know what it was. Miss Mouse's Bird of Prey. Oh, and it happened on Friday the 13th. Funny enough. Wow. Thomas Potts says it sounds like New York. Chrono says at least have bacon, eggs, hash browns, and toast at night, not cereal. She's already had dinner. This is. See, Mama Prey doesn't really have lunch, and rarely has breakfast. She has dinner and second dinner, and sometimes dessert. Actor says now he streams. Well, I leave my like and my son of an alpaca. Well, thank you, Hector. Thank you. Yeah, it was a late start. I was napping. I was so tired all day. Aberjam says Kronos better than Carl Parkington. I could eat a knob at night. Wow. Thomas says, tell us the truth, Mama Prey. Bird only lets you eat cereal. He keeps all the good stuff for himself. And Carlos says, I think the squeak is just a bird. Mama Prey, do I not let you eat food? I let her. I mean, she can get whatever the hell she wants. It's not up to me to even let her. She lets me eat. I don't make decisions on who eats what. Oh, I did find that there's tools to draw roads quicker. I forgot all about them. Okay, so let's say this is where we're going to split the road. So this side here is going to be a pretty typical bridge, and that's going to be supported by what's underneath. There we go. We've got this here. And now I was tempted to draw one to here, but that is a fixed point. So there's literally no reason to draw anything to there. But I do think we will take advantage of our height and draw one to here. That should help. That should help hold that. Yeah, that half of the bridge. That half of the bridge is solid, is perfectly solid. So now the steel, I think we do it now. Let's see. I think we do the steel to there, and we do some more triangles. I think we are good on budget. We are good on budget. I believe things are looking good. And honestly, I'm not even sure if we're going to need the rope, but you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. And we do a hydraulic. And that actually looks like it might work. 1, 1, 2, 2. That's good. That's good. And let's see what happens. That we might have to adjust. I think we're gonna have to adjust how much this contracts. But let's see. It looks like a damn solid bridge. It might be too solid. Oh yes, yes. Yes, and I forgot I should put on, oh, look at that! Look at that! And I with the mouse, I can actually move this around. I couldn't do this with the trackpad, but there you go. There you go. Beautiful. Level complete. Level complete. Well under budget. $10,000. $9,000 under budget. Good. That's good enough for me. Good enough for me. And people thought this was going to take all night. Crazy. Crazy people. Ye of little faith. Ye of little faith. Carlos says, I think the squeak is just a bird. Carlos says, so primary dinner in... What? Sister O'Prey tells me this. Okay. Good night. Good night, Sister O'Prey. Sister O'Prey told me to stop yelling. Chrono says, so primary dinner and secondary dinner. Interesting. Mr. Miles says, did you hear that? He lets me. I heard it. That's why I had to say something. Okay, but don't say it from over there. Come over here so you don't yell. Aberjam says, anyone got audio capture? Bird saying he could eat a knob at night was priceless.
Hi everyone. I have to clarify, he lets me. I meant, there are nights I don't cook, and we order out. And I have a tendency to look at whatever's on the menu and order the least expensive item there. Basically because I really don't care what I eat. If I'm hungry, I'll eat something. It doesn't matter what. But he always gets mad at me and says, are you ordering that because it's the cheapest thing on the menu? Order what you want. That's what I meant. He lets me. Because the bottom line is, he's paying for it. And Bird is very generous. Not only to me, but obviously to Sister O'Prey. Other than that, go back to your game. Have a good night.
Nah, thank you, Mama. You didn't have to.
I
You didn't have to get into all those details,
I
but it's not me who lets. Not my place to let anyone eat.
I mean, if I ordered lobster every night, you would certainly have a right to say, you know, Ma, the food bill is really going up there.
Yeah, well, I guess, but I doubt I would, because if Mama Prey wanted lobster every night, then we would find a way that Mama Prey gets lobster every night.
Oh, thanks.
It might not be the highest quality lobster.
No. If I eat lobster, it's going to be high quality.
But so this one is a bit confusing to me. Hills and whatnot. So start. We get a car. And what the hell is that? Let's just hit play. A boat. Okay, so a hovercraft. So we just can't have anything too low down there. So we need to get, the car has to hit that first star. And then it has to come down and hit the second star. And then it's got to go up for some crazy reason and hit this third star. And then we've got to come back down and hit fourth star. And then it's got to come back on up. Now this one might take all night. I will be honest, this one might take all night, even though we have a budget of $75,000. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't know what to say here. We use the steel like this, and we wood it the rest of the way. See, I don't know. I'm considering we build an arch of steel, and we use ropes to tie everything up. But I don't know. Oh man, this is going to be a lot of work. This is going to be a lot of work if this doesn't work. Well, I guess we can do it in parts. Okay, we can do it in parts. And just see. We'll see if we're on the right path. See, now I'm afraid that whole half a bridge will break. Oh, come on. Connect here to here. Of course that one's not gonna work. There we go. Let's see. Can we get it to connect? We can, but then can we get this? Can we get this one to connect? I think we can. No, we cannot. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. So, let's see. I'll have to. Come on, you're within this. How are are you not connecting? There we go. There we go. Okay, does this... No, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's cut that one. Let's cut that piece off so that doesn't break our bridge. And let's rope that. There we go. There we go. That actually works. Holy crap, is that not the slowest car? Okay, okay, but we can deal. We can deal. I like it. I like where we're going with this. I do. In fact, I think that might fix our issue. Even though it's the slowest car in the world. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Okay, so I've got, and we're well under half the budget. So this plan does work. This plan does work. And I'll get to the comments after I've successfully completed this mission. Or if this fails, then we'll get to the comments either way. Okay, so we'll come from here. This is a very, very sturdy edge of the bridge. Extremely sturdy over here. Nope, little mishap there. With the wheeled mouse, it's a lot easier to zoom in. It really, I was playing this game with the touchpad all this time, and I gotta say the actual real mouse makes it so much easier and gives you the ability to see that different view. Okay, well let's start from here. We're gonna have to fix. We're gonna have to fix some of these. And this is another place where we've gotta split the joints. They're not gonna make it. And let's see if we move this one over. That should do it. And let's split it here. And that all looks good. Now we've got, let's see. I don't know. We might be wasting extra money here that we don't need to waste. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. And sure, why not? Let's connect. Let's connect this half of the bridge. Okay, so let's see what happens. Might need to put some more rope on the other side of the bridge. Okay, we got 2 stars. Oh, that side is solid. 3 stars. 4 stars. And we did it. We did it, and I'm not yelling. So not to wake Sissel Prey, but Qapla, people. Qapla. We did it. We did it with over $20,000 to spare. Okay, 91,000 people, maybe. Well, a lot of people did it at the same. Okay, so some people saved $1. They saved $1 more. That's bullshit. Wow, some people did this at $20,000. The top 15 people did this at $20,000 and change. But listen, maybe we'll play again after we finish. But you know what? I'm going to play that level again because I'm just so goddamn impressed at myself as I read more comments. Carlos says, what happened to the last bridge? We finished it. We finished it the last game. Mr. Miles says, is it odd to eat only once a day? No, Mr. Miles, there were times in my life I ate only once a day. There was a few weeks where I ate almost nothing. I just had completely lost my appetite. I had almost virtually stopped eating. I ate something. I mean, I didn't eat nothing, but it was my senior year of college, and I was so busy. I was in pretty good shape, the best shape of my life, I dare to say. I would eat a little bit, and that was all. That was all I needed. But unfortunately, the hunger did come back eventually. It was easy. It was easy to be in good shape when you had no hunger. Thomas Potts says hashtag free Mamo pray. Wow. Kronos says Aberjam. Carl Pinkington sounds British. Mr. Miles also says hashtag free Mamo pray. Aberjam says Kronos he's like a real life Homer Simpson. And Kronos says, Mr. Miles, I hear peeps doing that. Odd, you tell me. I'm gonna be honest. If I was, walking and looking to lose weight and get in good shape, I think the best diet advice, fad diet, whatever you want to call it, is frequent fasting. I really think that's the ticket. I think I know my own cases that if you can fast for like a full day or even, 2 days with eating almost zero food, just water and just the barest of bare amounts of food. And then you could eat for probably 3 days, eat, almost anything you want, and then fast again for another couple days. That kind of puts your body, or I don't know how it works, but you fast for like 1 or 2 days and then eat more or less normal for a week, and then you fast again. And I think that probably works. And I think when your body's in a fasted state that it has no sustenance, it really helps reset everything in your body. That probably would keep you. I mean, I know it's not approved by most dietitians, but I've heard people who talk about the fasting diet. That's probably the best one, in my opinion. Of course, you say, why should I take diet food advice from a fat sack of crap who can't even get out of his hospital bed? And I would say, well, you probably shouldn't. But nevertheless, there I will dole it out if anyone wants to benefit from the wisdom. Kronos is Aberjam. Nice. Mr. Miles says Kronos, it seems less common. Most people eat 2 to 3 times a day. Or more. Or more in my case. Aberjam says Kronos, he has no filter. He says the most sincere and ridiculous things. Very entertaining. Aberjam says UK, supposedly little and often is the healthiest way to eat. Yeah, that's one. That's also. Kronos, I hate seeing birds succeed. Wow. Thomas Potts is calling me a cheater. Kronos says I snack a lot. Mr. Miles says that bridge wouldn't work in real life. Mr. Miles, the game begs to differ. Chrono says hi to Sis O'Prey, but she's gone back to sleep. Yes, Mom. Mom O'Prey is reminding me that I fasted for 5.5 months and lost 141 pounds. But unfortunately, probably 100 pounds of that was muscle. Was pure muscle. I think I only lost like 40 pounds of fat. For whatever reason, my body, it went to eating its own muscles before it ate its own fat. Totally lost 100% of muscle, which was the real problem. Yeah, I was thin in the face, but I had really thin in my legs, my arms. I couldn't move. I had lost completely all my muscle. Yes, I'd also lost weight in the face. I mean, I have some pictures of me from when that happened, and I look very, very different. But yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Vinyl Mike says, thanks to everyone that ditched this stream to join me for my premiere. You are awesome. And shame on the rest of you. Lol. Well, Vinyl Mike, I will check it out as soon as we're done. Aberjam says, pretty sure Bird's screen went black for a second just before his bridge worked. I think you're seeing things. Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey can't yell. Oh well, guess the stream is over. I don't think so. Chrono says hi to Mama Prey. Aberjam puts a heart to Mama Prey. Vinyl Mike says howdy Mama Prey. Mr. Mouse says I bet he's holding a gun at her right now, telling her to read the script. Oh no. And Chrono says tail time. Well, we got a short tail. We got a short Mama Prey tail. I don't know if she has one. No. She doesn't have one right now. Well, we'll see. John DeMarco says, say alpaca if you are saying this against your will, Mama Prey. Richie Poole is back. Welcome, Richie Poole. Anti-Trekker, so Bird abuses his mother when she wants to eat. Out. Carlo Albanese says, lol, you got told off at your workplace, Bird of Prey, and Sister O'Prey isn't even your manager, but she is your boss. Well, we do bow down to the pregnant woman. That is just courtesy. That is just courtesy. She is the one who has to get up in the morning and go to work. Now, we have to get up in the morning, but we do stay here. Trek95 says, hi all, welcome Trek95. Richie Poole, I miss Mama Prey. You miss Mama Prey and Sis O'Prey, Richie. Just to make you feel doubly bad. Kronos is Trek95. Hey. Vinyl Mike says, Richie, what took you so long? John Meyer says, see, cockroach, yum, a lobster. Yeah, now you're gonna make Mama Prey. It's one of her favorite foods. Aberjam says, greetings, Trek95. Kronos says, lobster every day. Wow, that's expensive. I'm just saying, if we had to, we'd find a way. And yeah, yes. I know lobster is the bug of the ocean. I'm aware. Carlos is Bird of Prey. You have to get high quality lobster for your mom. We got the highest quality lobster that Red Lobster has to offer. Richie Pools is having lobster every night would ruin how special it is to have lobster. Yes, that's true. That's true. That's why we wouldn't do it. But I mean, I'm saying it was a hypothetical. Thomas Potts says this bridge makes no sense. Well, clearly whoever said we wanted this bridge was from a state that had legalized a certain substance. As an engineer, it's not my job to question their goals. It's just my job to deliver what it is that they wanted. And these people want a suspension bridge of the budget of $84,000 and materials of wood, steel, rope, and cable. And at the very beginning, we're going to have 2 cars go across and a boat go under. And this is a pretty long bridge. So look at this. We've got This is gonna look like the This is gonna look like the Golden Gate Bridge. I think we're gonna build a tower. I don't know. I hope we have enough money, but I think I've envisioned a tower here, and like an arched road, and we suspend it. But let me get to some more comments. John DeMarco says, "Let's see how many times Bird sends the Jeep plunging into the water." I really didn't. Average says, "Kronos Bird can afford it. He just sell a few of his basement hookers." Wow. Reggie Pool says, "Another crazy bridge." Kronos says, I wish I had basement hookers." Thomas is blasphemy. Average says, "Bird might lend you some." Kronos says, "That bridge is going to work. Thank you, Kronos." Carlos says, "That's a bumpy bridge there. Poor design." No, I think you missed the point. It had to be bumpy. It had to hit all of those stars. That's the whole reason that you had to go up and down. Average says, "What's the name of Zarking Fardwarks is the old fool? What in the name of Zarking Fardwarks is the old fool doing?" I think some of you missed the point that I had to build a bridge that hit all of those stars. So it very much had to be zigzagged like that. John Meyer says, "Bird's into tying stuff up, kinky." Mike Richards says, Does the bridge come with barf bags? Not my problem. Vile Mike, "I want to drive that bridge going 90 miles an hour. I think I could clear the middle section." You probably could. Little Dukes of Hazzard action going on there. Yeehaw! Kronos says, "I just want to tell you something. Good luck." We're all counting on you, I'm sure. Thank you, Kronos. Average says, "I think parachutes would be more useful than barf bags." John Meyer thinks Vile is correct. Kronos says, "Son of a bitch ×2. Mike Richards says, "Vile Mike, you could be YouTube famous." Average says, "Vile Mike, if you hit 88 miles an hour, you get there in the year the bridge is completed." Kronos says, "Lol, that's a nice working bridge you got there, Bird of Prey." Well, thank you. Carl says, "Vile Mike, I enjoyed your TOS reviews." Vile says, "Ha ha ha, I can't believe that works. Bird of Prey, that a bridge collapses." Kronos says, "Looks at that Jeep slowly falling off the edge." Vile Mike says, "Thanks, Carlo, I appreciate that." John DeMarco says, he'll be getting to this comment in about 2 hours. It was about 25 minutes ago. Average tried it in a Jeep, his first mistake. John Meyer says, "But where do we get the plutonium? Libyans, I guess." Kronos is John Meyer, "Oh no, please no, Back to the Future jokes." Aberjams is John Meyer, "Just remember to pay him this time." Pay them, the Libyans. Val Mike says, "Kronos is just mad his Mr. Fusion is on the fritz." John Meyer says, "Insert Biff face planting manure." Kronos says, "Pinball parts are more valuable." Aberjams says, "No Back to the Future jokes. Great Scott." Carlos says, "I think you need to fix the road, like straighten it or something." Vile Mike says, "That looks like a bridge for Whoville." Kronos says, "I sure play a mean pinball." Pinball wizard. Aberjam says, "Is this Loopy Bridge or Coaster Tycoon?" Kronos says, "Wow, just wow." John Meyer says, "That vehicle acts like a tractor. Maybe it was DJ's tractor driving over the bridge." Kronos says, "Suck frickin' cess." Indeed. Aberjam says, "See, when you don't use a Jeep, it's easy." Carlos says, Quiet clapping. Cinnabon Bunny says, "Bird of Prey, will $5 super chat if you can build the next bridge and be in the top 50,000 on the leaderboard." Oh boy. Okay, well, no, that's a challenge. That is a challenge. Well, let me finish off these comments. Colonel says, "I don't see starving yourself being healthy. It's just that the body reacts to starvation, and I think it makes your cholesterol, it makes your sugar, it makes all these things go back into their their regular values. That's all I'm saying. I think it's good for your liver. Kronos is kind of square. I mean, think of the people who live to 100 plus years old. These are people who had very hard childhoods, very hard days when they were young, right? I mean, they were living through the Depression. They were, you know, they probably had nights they didn't eat at all. There were probably days they went without eating, and God knows what else. Manual labor and all these things. And these people end up living to 110, 115 years old. It's crazy. People who had easy lives, people who never wanted for food, people who never worked hard in their life and could just hang around and do whatever they wanted more or less all day. Those people, they don't live to 100. They don't live to 110. They don't. They just don't. People who live old lives, they had hard lives. Now, granted, they weren't getting irradiated, and they weren't working with chemicals and stuff that give them cancer. But like hard work out in the open, that hardens you up, and not having enough food all the time, that does something. It keeps you going for some weird reason. You give humans everything they require, they die sooner. You make them long for it. You make them work hard to get what they need. They live longer. That's human 101. I don't know why, but it's clearly true. Kronos is kind of square. John Meyer says the alpaca only diet. Not Ryan Johnson says I'm in shape. Round is a shape. Carlos says I'm fat and don't eat much, 1 or 2 meals a day. Some people say you should have 6 small meals a day to stop your body storing food, but everyone is different. I agree, everyone is different. Aberjam says you're not a fat sack of crap bird, you're a funny sack of crap. Oh, thank you, Aberjam. But I'm also clearly overweight. When I struggle to fit into a 2X shirt, there's still clear that I need to lose weight. Vile Mike says, later folks, have a good insert relative time period here. Don't drop a bridge on Bird. Take care, Vile. Not Ryan Johnson says, have a great day, Vile. Not. Mr. Miles, chief engineer, says, Bird of Prey, now kill Kirk on one of those bridges. Never. Mike Richards says, bye to the Vile one. Miss Miles says he wanted to die on a bridge and he got his wish. Kronos bows to Vile Mike. John Meyer says, old man bridge fight, yeah. Richie Poole says, Bird of Prey, here's an idea. Play a good episode of Star Trek every night while Sis O'Prey is sleeping. After a while, she will like Star Trek without knowing why. Well, I can't sneak into her room and play Star Trek while she's sleeping. But I will say that Sis O'Prey thinks she possibly felt the baby move for the very first time while we had just started watching the Orville. So, what does that say? I don't know. Maybe the baby is already an Orville fan. The first movement that Sis O'Prey thinks could have been the baby happened right at the beginning of the Orville. John DeMarco says, subliminal track, a plot worthy of a certain tailor. In fact, I've been doing a video script today. I woke up at 4 in the morning and Deep Space Nine was on because I had set it to play on Netflix when I went to sleep. And it was Little Green Men. Little Green Men had been on. And I had an epiphany while watching Little Green Men. And so at 4:20 a.m., I started working on a video script. I'm like 90% of the way done with it, but I didn't finish it today. So hopefully tomorrow I'll finish it, and hopefully Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest, I want to get this video out there because I think this will be a good video. Thomas Bot says, sorry, but the only people I leave a stream or video is when Anti-Tracker or Bird go live. Nothing to be sorry about, Thomas. Cronus says, wow, Bird of Prey, you are lagging really horribly. You mean in the chat, or is the video lagging? Richie Bull says, what I missed, Sisso Prey 2, damn you, vile Mike. Thomas says, these people. Cronus says, Bird of Prey, don't forget about live chat. I did, I'm on live chat. Cronus says, these peeps. Thomas Potts, wow. Cronus says, son of a bitch, Bird of Prey, I was being sarcastic. Aberjam says, quit your jibber jabber, monkey, and get a build it. Mike Richards says, the God Emperor has another vision. Carlos says, there were no stars, they were just in your head. Cronus says, holy crap, that slow Jeep was that long ago. Aberjam says, starving body clears itself of toxins. I think that's what it is. Mr. Miles says, I have often gone a few days without eating. When I do it, though, I tend to pig out right before or right after. And you see, I think that pigging out is probably perfectly fine. I don't think your body really cares at that point, because I think your body can only take in so much, and the rest you just poop out. Aberjam says, Kiddo Prey has great taste. Indeed. Richie Pool says, Baby O'Prey will absolutely love classic Star Trek. And Time Spot says, Bird of Prey, maybe the baby was getting ready for his DJ job. Wow, wow. And Aberjam says, play, monkey, play. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, so we have this tracing tool, and so we can do this, and we connect that, and then let's see. There we go. We can bring this up. So we have and then we can fill it. We hit road. And then we fill it with road. That's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, now let's build these towers. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, if that's gonna work, then we can lift this one quite a bit. Let's max out this tower height. Let's max out this tower height. There we go. Okay, so this is not connected there. That's important to know. So there we go. Now, let's see. We copy. There we go. There we go. That actually makes life a bit easier. You see, we can draw these bridges a little faster than we were. Oh man, we are headed We are headed way over budget. We are headed way over budget. Let's see. Let's see. I know this isn't a perfectly... I know this isn't a perfect suspension bridge, but let's put a little wood into it. Just see what happens. Okay. Now, what's the difference between cable and rope? Rope is 5, cable is 6. Oh, those are just numbers. I imagine rope is cheaper. Is this... I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll see. We will see. That's a lot. That's a lot of rope. That's a lot of rope. We are getting very close. We are getting very close to the budget. Now we can go over budget, but we're not going to get. We're in no danger of getting that $5. I'll tell you that much. I will tell you that much. But let's just see if we can get a working bridge. It'd be nice to get a working bridge on the first try. Wow, we are just $335 under budget on an $84,000 bridge. And I'm not even convinced it's gonna stand. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, well, okay. Oh man, did it fail spectacularly. Wow. Wow, it didn't just break. But this other half is surprisingly stable. Okay, so oh, I forgot a rope. Okay, my bad. But now that's going to put us over budget. But let's just see if the theory was sound. So that was my bad. I'd forgotten a rope. It's looking strong. It's looking strong. Listen, some projects just come in over budget. So where are we in the leaderboard? 290,510 people. 90,000 people. What did Cinnabon say? Where was that $5? Who said the $5? I must have missed it. But yeah, well, we're not gonna we're not close. But I do have to get it. I do have to get it under budget. I do have to get it under budget at least. Cinnabon Bunny says, Bird of Prey, I will $5 super chat if you can build the next bridge and be in the top 50,000 on the leaderboard. So we're in the top 200. We're in the top 300,000 right now. We're in the top 300,000 right now. Mr. Miles' Bird of Prey takes the body a few days to process meat. So going a few days without food right after pigging out makes sense to me. Aberjam says the game music is actually very relaxing. I'm surprised you can hear it at all. Aberjam says copy and paste cheater. Yeah, cheater. And then he said he meant cheater. That's what you wrote. Oh, he wrote cheater with a question mark. He meant cheater with an exclamation point. Wow. Josh says, let's put a little wood into it. Bird of Prey. I did say it. Aberjam says something is wrong with Bird. He's actually making a bridge-shaped bridge. And Cinnabon Bunny gives me $1 super chat. Thank you, Cinnabon. I did complete the bridge, but I did not hit it at the 50,000 mark. That was very generous of you, Cinnabon, to pay me something for a partially completed task. Cinnabon lols. Thomas Pot says, wow, it almost looks like a real bridge this time. Aberjam says something is wrong with Bird. He's actually making bridge-shaped bridge. They're all bridge-shaped bridges, except when they're supposed to not be. John Street says, look, Bird made a swing. Aberjam says, came in $30 under budget. Clearly not a Star Wars bridge. Thomas says, missed it by that much. And Aberjam says, that's what Frank said to Freddy. Okay, we got to replay. Okay, so let's see. My thought is we might not need this wood. At least not all of it. Oh, that's rope. Let's see. Huh. Okay, but maybe we don't need this wood. Maybe we don't need this wood, right? The wood is coming from underneath. Why do we need the wood on the top and the bottom? I think that was just me feeling like, oh, no, that's not good. We need to fix it. I think that was just me feeling that some sort of, yeah, that works. That works. Okay, so I do have to put the wood in the middle. They're gonna fall through the bridge. Let's be clear. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, well that's a scary part of the bridge, but it worked. And we've fallen down to 246,000. We're in the top 250,000. We are in the top 250,000. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can reduce this even more. Okay, this piece I'm 99% is doing nothing. And let's see if I'm right. Oh man, no, that whole side is way more shaky. Wow. Wow, that one piece of wood. This one little piece of wood made all that difference. I'm shocked. That one little piece of wood is the difference between success and failure. Guys, I will be right back. You know why. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. John Street says, we might not need this wood. Bird of Prey 5. I did say that. Aberjam says, the wood is coming from underneath. I said that as well. Cinnabon lols. John Street says, lol to tonight's stream, full of wood jokes. Aberjam says, bird loves wood. What more can we say? And Aberjam says, right, while he's gone, everybody hide. John Street says, what might be the reason that bird loves to watch Frank? No. Wood might be the reason, I think he's what he meant. John Street says, that might. Mike Richards says, whoosh, I'm invisible. Can't see you. I can't see you. I think we can do a little better. I think we can do a little better here. Granted, I am under budget, but I think we can do better. I think we can do better. Let's see. Let's see what happens if we lower this. Right? If we lower this, that reduces quite a bit of money. Oh, wow. Let's see. That took us $10,000 down almost. We are now $10,000 under budget. Oh, it's so close. That is so close. That is so close. Okay. Wow, we did it. We did it. We've broken the 200,000 mark. We are now number 199,000. Not 890. 199890. Oh, we got to keep going. If you know what? I think hell, maybe we can get rid of these entire top. Maybe we can get rid of this entire top, and we can just do it like this. This is going to make it even cheaper, because not only are they closer, but we've got less steel. Now, we definitely, I don't think, we might be able to get away with not connecting that middle piece, but I don't think we should risk making it more than one joint disconnected. No, okay, we're not splitting a joint. Okay. Oh man. Oh, okay, I missed this. I missed this. This would have been certain doom. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, man. What was that? What went wrong? Oh. Oh, man. Okay, something here. But let's see. Can we raise this at all? No. We can raise this side. Let's see. Does that make any difference? No, it doesn't. Huh. 64,000. Well, let's see if we cross-member this. Does that do anything for us? It certainly makes it. No. Wow. What is breaking? Let's cross this, though. That shouldn't make a difference. What is it? Wow, okay, so it's not... The problem's not down there. The problem is up here. The problem is, I think the angle of these ropes aren't enough. Should we be using cable? Would cable help us? I assume cable is more expensive than rope, but I don't know by how much. Right, let's see. Cable. I feel like cable should only be used to go straight down. Oh, well, look at that. I'll be honest. Maybe that is stronger than the rope. No, not enough. Not enough. Maybe. What if we connected this to this? What if we did that? Wow. Wow. Huh. Okay. Okay, but 199,892. I don't know if that was better or worse than the last one. But let's get rid of these cables and let's replace them with rope. Well, let's see. What's more expensive, a rope or a cable? So if we delete this, it's 58,000. If we do this with a rope, that's 3960. Right? That goes to 62,655. 62,655. And if we do it with a cable, oh my god, it's double the price. So let's see, maybe we can do it with rope. We can save quite a bit of money. We can save quite a bit of money if we can duplicate. Like is that rope? Yes, that is rope. We can save quite a bit of money if we use rope instead of cables. I mean, that's what I assumed, but I had never actually checked. And now we rope this to this. Let's see. That would bring us sub $70,000 for the first time on this bridge. I am cautiously optimistic. Now I'm very optimistic. Yes. 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 165,000. We're at 165,000. Number 149. 165. 149. Play that lottery number, people. Play that lottery number. Who is number one on the list? Asks Thomas. Watch it be Cinnabon. Cookie Blues. Cookie Blues is number one. Martana's is number two. How do you do this with $855? Go F yourself. These are all cheaters. This is a list of cheaters. There is no effing way you complete this level with $855. No effing way. It's just not possible. These are people all liars. I'd say the real numbers start. There'd probably be a jump where the real numbers actually start. But let's see. Let's see if we can shave a little more off. We can shave a little more off. I don't know what happens if we don't do that. I don't know. I'm assuming it will break. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it was close. It was close, wasn't it? What if we got rid of this one too? Okay, then it just breaks. Oh, what if we roped it to one side? No, okay. But, so we have this rope and we have this rope. But what if we got rid of this middle rope? Nope, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, let's try this. We put in one of the two ropes back. Let me try. Don't try your engineering like this at home, people. Okay. So we need those ropes. We need those ropes. What could we do? Okay, well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's see. Is this cheaper? If we go we're at 68,261. If we delete that, we go to 68,000. Oh no, it's definitely cheaper. We have wood. Wood is cheaper than rope. So this little piece of wood is a lot cheaper than that fairly long piece of rope. Okay, so we can't replace wood with rope. What about this longer piece of wood? How much are you? We go 68,261 to 60. That's like 250 bucks. There's no way the rope is cheaper than that. Why is rope so expensive in this game? $592. Bullshit. Bullshit. We're not using. We can't replace that. How much was this? $350. Just about 350 bucks. So if wood is cheaper, what if we got rid of all of this? What if we got rid of all of this rope? Wait, where were we? We're at 68,261. What if we replaced all the rope on this side with wood? I think we should just do it this way, yes. Okay, I forgot I can right click and select a bunch of stuff at once. Okay, so if we can keep this under 68,000, we're of course. Of course. No. Okay, let's see. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. We'll see. Don't tell me it's too far away, cowboy. I'll tell you what's too far away. Okay, I don't think that will work, but I think we have to do something to connect these to the center. But that does save us $4,000. Mike Richards, which is Trolita, was here. Yeah, okay. I did not think that would work, but let's see. So we're at 64,000. Can we... Does this go over... Okay, it still saves us $2,000. Okay, well that doesn't work. That doesn't work. We've got to connect this. We've got to connect this to the wood here. Wow. Wow, okay, we're gonna have to connect it all the way, huh? Let's see. If we can get... I think we can. We can get a little bit more. We could just get this to connect. Oh man, so close. So close. Let's see. We bring that down. We bring that down. We bring that down. We bring that down. Yes. Yes. And don't be an a-hole over here. Just connect. Just connect, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Okay. No, don't go that far down. Okay. Ah! God damn it. So close. So close. So close. No, no, don't keep going down. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. Oh man, look at this. This piece is really yellow. Ah, damn it. Okay. This piece of wood here is the problem. This piece of wood here is the problem. What can we do? What can we do if we rope this? It's just $100 less than the original design. That's just $100 less than the original. Oh, and it still crashes down to the ground. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do some comments. Let's do some comments. Oh, and anti-tracker's here. I'm not on meth. I'm not on meth. Mike Richards says, "Whoosh, I'm invisible." Okay, that's what I said last time. Mr. Miles says he's invisible too to Mike Richards. Aberjam says, who said that? Thomas Pratt says, Bird of Prey, it's getting close. Close to what? Closer to the 50,000. Aberjam says, wood. Thomas Pratt says, Bird of Prey really wants that $5. Well, it's only $4 now. Aberjam says, top 200,000 doesn't give you $5, Bird, but you can have a half-eaten banana. Wow. Mark Andy says, Chinese steel, it must be. Aberjam says, the problem is clearly the little guy at the foot of the bridge with the angle grinder. Trek95 says, Frank and Freddy Bridge. No. Mark Andy says, Space Engineers crossover then. That would be good. Come with the Space Engineer suit, you have to walk across the bridge. No jetpack. Aberjam says, are you suggesting the bridge is bent? Trek95. I read these. Did I read this? Thomas says, who's number 1 on the list? Mike Richards says, sabotage. And Trek95 says, and down she goes down easy. Aberjam is laughing. Mark Andy says he is suggesting the bridge is packed with fudge. Oh my god. Average says I guess it needs to be stiffer. Multi-gunman, Qapla multi-gunman says bird of prey. Holy shit, bird. WTF are you doing up this late? Well, I napped most of the day, Mr. Multi-gunman. So yeah. And that's where Mark Andy said I was on meth. Multi-gunman says I knew it. Average says never mind number 1. Who does number 2 work for? Who does number 2 work for? Rock Solid Productions says list of cheaters, bird of prey should be on that top of that list. No, Rock Solid, no. Mark Andy says they use vibranium. All those guys are Wakandas. Thomas Pott says he is on the list. Chrono says shave it off. Cinnabon says lower the whole bridge a bit. I'm not gonna go through lowering the whole goddamn bridge. But yeah, in hindsight, I guess I probably should have just drew a straight line. Am I gonna do this all tonight? I guess I might. This will probably be the last bridge for tonight anyway. Multi-Gunman says, thanks for subscribing to me, Track95. Josh says, bird of prey. Do you need to cross supports from the towers? Yes. Yes, we need these things. Yes, because squares fall. Squares don't hold up. You definitely need. Oh, actually, you know what? We might not need those bottom. Yeah, no, we do. We do need the bottom ones. Okay, let's undo. Let's undo all this. Hopefully the undo goes back that far. And we'll get the rope back. There we go. So we got the rope back. Let's make sure that one still works. And it does. And it does. Okay. And it does. So if we got rid of the cross beam here, I think that, oh yeah, that tower's already shaking. Wow. Oh yeah, now there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Oh yes, we need that one. Oh, what if we just roped it instead of steel? That's got to be cheaper, right? Right? Rope has to be cheaper than steel. Huh. Huh. Wow. Wow, I mean that got it to 160,128. I wonder how much steel can we replace with rope? This is interesting. Average says Rock Solid Bird of Prey is the list. Anti-Tracker says save a little more off, said Bird to his girlfriend the day she left him. Wow. Thomas Poslols. The Multi-Gunman says, is this your first time playing Polybridge Birds? I've never seen this game before. No, I played it years and years ago when it first came out. Like in 2016, I think. And then I played it maybe 3 or 4 times on YouTube in the last month. So this is I'd say probably my 4th time playing recently. But I used to play it when it was very, very much more basic. I blew through this game in 2016. But it's nothing like it was when it first came out. Kronos says, Anti-Tracker, son of a bitch, you still here? Average says, Anti-Tracker is lurking. It always worries me when he lurks. Track 95's Multi-Gunman, you're welcome. Mark Andy says, that turd lurks. Kronos says, I lurk a lot as well. However, some may lurk better than others. Multi-Gunman says Turdistans are notorious lurkers. Aberjam's Multi-Gunman, it's not, but you'd be forgiven for thinking so. Josh Street says wood is cheaper. Bird of Prey. Kronos says longer wood is a good thing. Aberjam says Frankie said to Freddy. Multi-Gunman says Kronos, what's thick and best? It's about thicker wood. Kronos says, oh, good point. Multi-Gunman's laughing. Aberjam says girth is an advantage, Multi-Gunman. Kronos says, this looks like San Fran to me, Bird of Prey. You know how that's going. Multi-Gunman says, Aberjam, don't forget about hardwood. That's the best kind of wood. Just ask a carpenter. Mike Richards wishes Trolito was here for this. Kronos says, I wouldn't mind having balsa from time to time. Age is a thing. Multi-Gunman says, Kronos, what happens if you stain your wood? Kronos says, lol, scratch on your bridging. Thank you. Aberjam's Multi-Gunman, I asked Karen Carpenter. She agreed. Kronos says, Multi-Gunman, it depends if you like the color. Wow, what the hell is Karen carpeting? Multi-Gunman asks. Multi-Gunman says, I hear she is too much on carpet. She likes to munch on Jesus. Aberjam says, only on the weekends. Kronos says, how long has Bird been on this stage? Multi-Gunman says, Kronos, a little color is always nice. Multi-Gunman from time to time. Kronos says, son of a bitch, X2. Multi-Gunman says, Aberjam, UK, a part-timer. Yes. Aberjam says, lug. Kronos lols. Kronos says, how long has Bird been on this stage? A while. A while. Multi-Gunman smiles. Aberjam says, Kronos since 19 Dickie D2. Kronos says, the failure is beautiful. Mike Richards says, your tactiles at work. Multi-Gunman says, apparently Bird has an endless supply of substandard steel from Turdistan. And that's why the bridges keep collapsing. Anti-Trigger says, did Bird say he takes meth? No. No. Kronos says, I wish. Kronos says, Anti-Trigger, I wish. I wish Bird takes meth. Thomas says, yes. Multi-Gunman says, Anti-Trigger, the blue kind from Heisenberg. Kronos says, baby blue. Anti-Trigger says, Bird, stop taking meth. Mama pray, just bang your spoon against your bowl 3 times. And we will come get you. Call 911 and say you are ordering pizza. The Multi-Gunman says, Bluebird. Anti-Trigger says, that's the sign. Mama Pray needs help. Aberjam says, squeaking. What is that squeaking, says Kronos. Anti-Trigger, I heard it too. Squeaking, I heard it too. Is Mama Pray calling for help? Kronos lols. Aberjam says, it's Bird's third nipple, I tell ya. Kronos says, son of a bitch, they all survived. Hashtag free Mama Pray. Kronos lols. Multi-Gunman says, the squeaking is Bird's voice. Meth effects your vocal cords. I'll have to listen to this later. I don't know what squeaking you're talking about. Kronos says, I weed a bit. Perhaps a good time for a Jaloja. Mr. Miles says, what if it's steel rope? Well, that would be cable. Kronos says, Cree. Anti-Trigger says, notice that Mama Prey got quiet. Bird sent her to her box. We need to rescue her. Multi-Gunman says, it's a panic room. Multi-Gunman says, she knows she's running out of meth. She knows he's running out of meth. Anti-Trigger says, Multi-Gunman, that's what he calls it. And Multi-Gunman lols. Thomas says, Anti-Trigger, he lets me eat. Mama Prey said earlier. You technically said that. You said more, but see, they take things out of context. Anti-Trigger says, Thomas Potts, don't forget, he gets mad at her for ordering cheap food for him. That's not what we said. Anti-Trigger says, that's when the beatings begin. Thomas says, yeah. Ms. Miles says, Anti-Trigger, I heard he sends her into the ocean herself to get the lobster. Wow. Wow. Kronos says, what does meth do to you? Makes your teeth fall out. But makes you feel really, really good, I think. Roxanne says, Anti-Trigger got the link. Anti-Trigger, Bird, do you only call she-males when you are on meth? Anti-Trigger says, rock solid, good. Josh Street says, here Bird says he needs the cross supports. Thomas says, Sassy has been quiet all stream. Bird of Prey must have locked her up. Sassy's sleeping. Sassy's sleeping. Chief Cook says, hi everyone, welcome Chief Cook. And now Sassy looked at me. Kronos says, hey to Chief Cook, yo. Aberjam says, get her done, monkey. Kronos says, oh crap, Bird is catching up on the reading. Thomas says, squeaking is when you remove parts of the bridge. Okay. Okay, so let's see what happens if I remove these 2 pieces and replace them with rope. I think the squeaking is when I put down the rope. Let's see what happens. Oh, whoop. Okay, well. Oh, what if we cross brace it? I don't know, 66,321. Oh, shoot. So close. So close. So close. Let's see. What if we replace this with a piece of steel? 66,321. This is only $42 more expensive than the last design. One piece of steel is almost the same price. One piece of steel is almost the same price as 2 pieces of rope. So, okay, so that's not working. But does the steel work? We put the steel back. That's amazing. It's amazing. I think that's the best we can get for tonight, guys. I think that's the best we can get for tonight. Josh reads his bird of prey. The squeaking is when you hit the back in the game. Okay. Thank you. Chrono says, I wish I had a third fake nipple. Just get a pencil eraser and glue it to you. Mr. Miles says, everyone spam the chat. Multigunman says, Aberjam, that's the same as the third. No, it's not the same as the third testicle. Multigunman says, don't let him catch up. Chrono says, Mr. Miles, you don't deserve my Cree. Kennewick Sapien says, cool bird, move to suspension bridges. Anti-Trigger says, we'll have to run. Take care, all. Take care, Anti-Trigger. Aberjam says, Multigunman, no, that's a tristicle. Wow. Kennewick says, Qapla, Kennewick. Multigunman says, have a good one to Anti-Trigger. Thomas says, goodbye to Anti-Trigger. See you tomorrow. Chronos says, bye to Anti-Trigger. Multigunman says, Aberjam, okay, I was close. Aberjam says, later to Anti-Trigger. Anti-Trigger says, and bird, no, the squeaking sounds like someone squeezing a rubber ducky over and over for like 20 seconds. I'll have to listen. It could be the music from the game. Ms. Mouse, Chronos, your Cree doesn't deserve my attention. Thomas says, Freddy said so close to Frank every night. Chronos says, Mr. Miles, wow, just wow. Darren Wagner says, hey, bird, welcome, Darren. We're right at the end of my stream, Darren. Sorry. But welcome. Good to see you. Multigunman says, bird. Miss Mouse says, fight fire with fire. Josh says, what about the straight support? At the bottom, we need every piece. We need every piece in this bridge. We need every piece in this bridge. I don't know what to straight support at the bottom. Oh, it would just come crashing down. Average says, don't worry, bird. Failing is just like winning, only not. And Cronus is squeaking. Multigunman says, bird for President of the World 2020. And Aberjam says, McClunky. Thank you all, guys. I appreciate it. Had some fun playing tonight. Sorry for the late stream. Tomorrow is iffy. Tomorrow's iffy. I'm going to try to do a bed life, but because of the holidays, I have both Camille and physical therapy tomorrow. So I probably only have like an hour, maybe, between Camille and physical therapy. So I'm going to try to do a bed life, but it will probably be the shortest bed life I've ever done. If I get the chance to do it at all. And if I don't get a chance to do bed life, I don't know. I don't know if I can do it after physical therapy and before Anti-Trigger, or we might have to skip tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. And Yeah, that's where we are. Mike Richards says farewell from Columbus, Ohio. Thomas Potts says good night, Bird of Prey. A Multi-Gun Man says, Bird, when you're elected president of the world in 2020, can I be your secretary of Trek? Sure you can. Sure you can. You can be secretary of Trek. Mike Richards says farewell. Crown says it's always iffy with you, Bird of Prey, unsubbing. Oh, by the way, YouTube has unsubbed at least 10 to 12 people, maybe 15 people from me. You can't see it publicly yet, but in the Creator Studio, even though it's showing me at 1.56k subs, it's showing me now at 1.50 subs. 1550 subs. And that was with 2 or 3 subs subscribing in the last couple days. And one of them being me from another account. So YouTube is clearly kicking accounts. And I know bigger channels said they've had 2,000, 5,000 subscribers lost. And you don't see it publicly yet, but they see it in their Creator Studio. So I am being hit, but since I'm a smaller channel, I'm thankfully losing less amount of people. But it's still hitting. So please, guys, do double check that you are subscribed. In all seriousness, I assume you are, but if you didn't get notification, definitely double check you're still subscribed. Thank you so much, and good night. Holidays, what are those, says Thomas? Yeah, it's the things you work through, but most people do not. Aberjam says, did he say iffy or stiffy? Wow. Multi-Gun Man says, thank you for being such a great guy, Bird. You are welcome, Multi-Gun Man. Chrono says, there was wood involved. Aberjam says, there's always wood involved with Bird. Multi-Gun Man says, Aberjam, he said iffy, but he meant stiffy. Aberjam can go with that. Miss Mouse says, Bird of Prey, there is a sub glitch going on, and it's showing people losing subs, but I didn't actually lose that. Mr. Miles, I will believe that if I get my subs back. There is also a year-end purge going on, and it could be that the public, because the public sub count and the private sub count very rarely match up. Like the public view count and the private view count very rarely match up. But the value in Creator Studio is always the accepted value in the past. It's always the accepted value, the most up-to-date value. So I believe that YouTube is just slow to report the changes. And listen, to be completely honest, I completely understand the need for purges of old users, and year-end purge is a great time to do it. I get it. I just wish that they were, if they were more honest about it, if that's what's happening, and that people would see it in the public end, so they understand that it's happening. Because just showing it to us and it taking a week or two to show publicly, that's just annoying. It makes us look like we're lying when we're saying we're losing subs. But I mean, I can see that I am. Chrono says, I did have trouble for the first time having to resubscribe. Yeah, there we go. Chrono says, now, however, some other subs. Not you, however, on some other subs. Gotcha. Chrono says, I smell poo-poo. Aberjam says, double clunky. Chrono says, I don't get it. Aberjam says, Frankie does from Freddy. Wow. Chrono says, it's purging for a reason. Well, the logical and trusting part of me says yes, it's an annual purge of old accounts that's just, necessary. But the more conspiracy theorist person in me says it's the first purge of 2020. 2020, the year they try to silence the common man. But we will see what happens. We'll see what happens. Good night, all. Qapla. Thanks for hanging out. And hopefully, see you all tomorrow. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPray5.com, the new home of everything BirdoPray5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPray5 or on BirdoPray5.com. Take care.